Hello everyone and welcome to episode 1 of my 5th Let's Play. This is Let's Play Quake 2. Notice on this title screen here that you have Quake 1 enemies in the corners. I'll talk about that in just a little bit, but for now, let's get started. This starts off with a cutscene, so this starts off with a cutscene, so I'll meet you guys after that.
Them luck and Godspeed as well. Mother Goose is right off the Charlie 417. Got you on the scope, Red Leader. See that big bad dust ball ahead? Target is acquired. Heading towards that point, X-ray Lima 7.
Basically, in Quake 2, we play as a lone marine on an alien planet. There's a race called the Strogg, who are basically a bunch of cyborgs who have invaded the planet of Earth. And they devastate our forces and whatnot, but we wind up winning the war. And we're like, that shit won't fly, and we begin a counteroffensive where we go to the planet Strogg. And this is where the game picks up. In it, basically, as you saw, we are launched into in a pod. down to the surface of the planet, and we are launched in a pod down to the planet's surface. Where things go to hell almost immediately. Most of the pods are lost. Most of the Marines are lost, and you're one of the few people that actually managed to survive the crash onto the planet. So you're this lone Marine badass who has to go down to the planet's surface and do all this shit yourself, basically. Kind of like win the war by yourself. And Quake 2 has a very different art style from Quake 1 and Doom. Doom focused on looking hellish and on this moon-based type thing. Whereas Quake 2 focuses on this technologically advanced world that you're living on, that you're visiting, and killing enemies on. And this game is a lot of fun. I really like the enemy designs in it. They're all kind of like these weird combinations of weapons and sci-fi advanced things. Oh, enemies will do this, by the way. They will sit there and bleed out. And you will notice that the gun is no longer in the center like it was on Doom. This has been moved more to the left for a more realistic type of view. What it would be like to actually hold a gun. And the Marine does not hold it perfectly still either. He kind of wavers just a little bit. So that's kind of a cool and a very nice touch. Let's get some health. Now, I promised you guys that these guys have a machine gun attached to their arm, which can deplete health fairly quickly. And if you get close to them, they will try to hit you with it. Now, in my last episode of Let's Play Resident Evil 4, I promised you guys that I would do 4 videos. I promised a album review, a review of Resident Evil 4, a video on my history as a gamer, and a video chronicling my top 10 games of the 7th generation of consoles. I gave you 5 because I gave you all of those. I gave you all of those, and then I gave you... God damn it, quit changing weapons. I gave you a review of Doom as well. The reason I did the review of Doom was because I was behind on my schedule to get out my review of my top 10 list. Because my component cables quit working, which meant that I was not able to record until I got new ones. That took 3 or 4 days and put me 3 or 4 days behind schedule. But I tried to make up for that with my Doom review. I hope you guys watched that, and I hope you guys appreciated that. I thought it was a decent video despite the varying qualities of my Doom Let's Play, resulting in varying qualities. Nonetheless, I thought that was a good video. Now, you may notice that I'm using the music from Quake. Or Quake 2. And that's because Quake 2 has an excellent heavy metal soundtrack that I absolutely love. And Quake 2 just isn't Quake 2 without that soundtrack. I mean, you can get it on Steam, but it doesn't have the music. And I think Quake 1 on Steam is the exact same way. I think that's because the music itself was placed onto the Quake CD, so they just didn't put it in. There have been multiple requests and petitions and whatnot to get the Steam version of the game to have the music, and none of them have proved fruitful so far. No, I wanted that health. But yeah, this game's a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed my video reviews and my top 10. I have never worked so hard on a single video as I did on that top 10. It was a lot of fun, but holy crap, I put a lot of work into it. But I really enjoyed that video, and I'm really, really proud of the final product. I think the final video is absolutely great. I think it's the best work I've ever done personally. And I would really appreciate it if you guys would take the time to watch that. I included games in my top 10 list that I'm sure no one else mentioned in theirs. So go ahead and check it out and see what all I included. Anyway, I'm running Quake 2 on an engine that greatly improves it. It's called KM Quake 2. And if you own this game, I would highly recommend checking that out because this engine is great. Notice that the lighting effects on my gun are much better than they were in the original game. Furthermore, you can play the game in much higher resolutions than the original game was, and widescreen. So that's a lot of fun. Oh, there's nothing under here. I thought there was. Let's see, what else does it do? The water looks much better. You can actually look into it now when you can, like, shoot into it. Let's locate the communication center. You can actually break the surface of the water by shooting into it. The lighting effects are much, much better than the original. Effects of things like explosions are infinitely better than they were in the original game. Let's see, switch to that and use. We're going to go this way and go here. There's a secret area. And a secret level. Awesome. But yeah, this game is awesome. It's a hell of a lot of fun. This game is awesome. It's very intense. It's a lot of fun, and I really like running it on this engine. It really helps the game graphically. It looks so much better than the original does. I mean, obviously, locate a powerful weapon. Obviously, it's not going to make it look as the best that this game possibly can because it can only do so much with a game this old. I mean, we're talking about a game that was released in, I believe, '97. Oh, when you see the blood splatters on the ground, that's new to that's done by this updated engine too. So it adds that. That's kind of a nice touch as well. More realistic. Let's go over here and here. These guys are annoying because they can stick you with their tongue. And you notice the enemies getting hit by bullets is also drastically improved in this version. One of quite a number of improvements that this engine makes to this game. I almost drowned. That guy died quickly. I don't know why the first one didn't. We'll go this way. Let's go into this area that just opened up. Go up here. I didn't get a chance to kill him. Oh, well, I'll go over here. I think this over here will give me a chance to kill him. See? Annoying. And they just continually damage you until they let go. I think that's everything we need over here. Let's climb up here. Ah, shit, I missed that. I was gonna go back real quick. I don't recall giving you permission to shoot me. These guys can shoot you when they lay on the ground. Like, he just shot. He didn't shoot at me, but he shot. And then you go up here to get this and shoot the shit out of that guy. I'll be using the red key in a little bit. I still want to go back. Let's go! Where are you guys? I know you're here somewhere. Would you die already? See, I knew they were there. That's why I wanted to... Got him. Awesome. Let's go see if he dropped anything. He did. But yeah, the music in this game is awesome. And it's not Quake 2 without the music. So we're going to be playing with the music. And the music does not go in loops with this KM Quake 2 engine. But for all the other improvements that it makes, I can deal with that. Shit. Shit. Okay, that's fine. I survived that, so that's fine. Because we can go down here and get this, and instantly refill all my health. Let's go here. Oh, you'll notice something else about this particular enemy type. See how much better that explosion looks in the original? But he's all in pieces now, but that guy right there, when you kill him, he will gather flies around his carcass. That was also a first. So the innovations of this game are minor. I mean, for the most part, this game is not a huge improvement gameplay-wise over its predecessor. But that doesn't make it a bad game in its own right. This is a very, very well-crafted first-person shooter. And it deserves to be recognized as such. Where's the... There it is. I don't know this game quite as well as I know Doom, so I cannot necessarily get every single secret in this game. Sorry in advance for that. But you'll notice one other thing Quake 2 does is it has massive, huge open environments for you to fight in. Much bigger than anything id Software or anybody else had done before. And it came with OpenGL straight out of the box. So at the time, the engine was powerful and the game was gorgeous. Obviously, 1997 was a long time ago, so it does not look as good as it once did. Let's see if I can get up here. I can. Now, the only objective left is for us to get out of here alive and get back to the exit. This is the powerful weapon that we were sent here to collect. I think a door was glitching out back there. Yeah, this will be my first 1080p Let's Play, so... rejoice and be glad. I've started uploading videos in HD. Also, my review, or my top 10 games is also in HD. All the footage was recorded by yours truly. I edited it all. The entire thing was unscripted. I just wrote down the games, and then I sat in front of a microphone and talked about them. After recording the game, I would plug in the gameplay, I would sit in front of a microphone and talk about it for a couple minutes, edit that, and then it was done. You got my blood on the ground, ass munch. I love the sound that this shotgun makes. It sounds like the hammer of the fucking gods. Let's go this way. and we'll get back to our previous mission. We successfully did that one. There's one more over here. Where are you? There you are. Full health. Where are you? Enemies will duck in this game too. And the head marine will talk to you when you cross certain points. If you cross them multiple times, she'll say the same thing every time, so... I mean, it was just a trigger type thing. I did not mean to set the alarm off. This is a hazard suit that keeps you safe from chemical waste like this down here. So we get on here, we get that, and we float up to the top. And it keeps us safe. That's backwards. I'll go up there and get you in just a sec, dude. Trust me, you will die. See? I did not lie. Die! I hate you. Alright. Die. This guy launches grenades and has a machine gun. And now he's dead. Watch the satellite move. It's moving. We accomplished our goal. Use the blue key to enter alien bunker installation. Let's do that. This looks a whole lot better. The glass here looks a whole lot better than it did in the original game as well. This makes a lot of nice touches and improvements to the overall game and adds all kinds of dynamic lighting effects and a variety of other special... Like, you saw that spark there. I did not mean to do that. Full ammo. Wrong way. Let's go this way. I'm not going to do 100% kills, 100% secret run because I don't know this game as well as I know Doom. So if you're looking for that, sorry, I can't help you. There are other people that have done it though, so... Let's see. Locate, unit, exit, and kill all resistance. I don't use grenades very often because I'm not nearly as good with them and the grenade launcher as I am on other games like the original Quake. I'm going to call it here. Thank you everybody for watching the first episode of Let's Play Quake 2. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. It would be greatly appreciated. I would greatly appreciate that, and we will talk to you guys next time. Thanks everybody. Bye.